What's the best dialogue you have ever heard in P? There's this one movie where a girl catches her boyfriend and her mom fricking and she goes on this breathless rant about how they've never treated her with any respect, while they're still fricking of course. From the same video, guy, masturbating in front of his sister. Girl, no, I don't think you're doing that right. Guy, what? I'm not frickin' stupid. I know how to jerk off. A few minutes later, girl, proceeds to rim job her brother. Guy, wait, what? Isn't that gay? Girl, no, I'm a girl. My daddy taught us not to be ashamed of our dongs after being walked in on pee in the forest. Or, I'm not actually the big bad wolf. I am Skeletor. I can't explain that one. Cagney Lynn Carter as a nurse in a mental hospital. She is going to fix this guy, so she's going down on him for a while. He's completely silent until about 10 minutes in, and then out of nowhere, he says, "You found my baseball bat." I couldn't help but crack the heck up. Classic P scenario, girl orders pizza. Girl can't pay for pizza. Her, why don't you just stay and hang out? Him, lady, I've got a job to do. I can't just blow off work. Her, I've got PBR. Him, PBR frickin' A. Sounds like a PBR commercial. How about a Scooby snack? No. How about 2 Scooby snacks? No. Well, what if I showed you my butt? Okay. Fred looks at them from the driver's seat. My friend directed and starred in a porno where she plays an escaped mental patient. Another woman mistakes her for her gynecologist and lets her give her a pelvic exam. My friend put her ear to the other lady's vagina and said, "I can hear the ocean. I need a new social circle." Alien woman, don't move or I'll shoot you with my sex ray gun. Guy, no, not the sex ray gun. Woman, shoots. Guy, I have a boner. You can't make this crap up. I actually spent money to rent the dang movie at a video store. P from 20 years ago definitely had its ups and downs. I want a sex ray gun too. One time I was watching a P where the dude is freaking his stepmom and she looks at him and says, "Don't feel weird, feel good." I still use that line, even outside of sexual context. When I start feeling weird I stop and start feeling good instead. True story. The first time I heard a chick say, "Oh yeah, give me that freaking baby batter," I died. I couldn't even finish, I was laughing so hard. I saw one where she screamed, "Sandwich me like a freaking ham." I loaned the tape to a buddy of mine and didn't warn him. We laughed at that line for years. Mother approaches daughter's bedroom door. "Mother, what are you doing in there?" "Sister is freaking brother." "Sister, nothing mom. Just masturbating." "Mother, oh, well good luck." Mother leaves the door. Girl, frick my butt. Guy, gross. No. Guy behind camera. John, please. Knock knock. Who's there? Sherwood. Sherwood who? Sherwood like you to come over here and suck our dongs. Russians and who's nailin' Palin? I love that opening dialogue. Russians, we need to contact the Kremlin. Palin, I'm sorry boys, I don't speak Russian. Russians, Kremlin, it means up, you know. Tow truck. Are you serious? Right in front of my salad? Also, who can forget the classic, we do have a couple lemon W in this community. You don't make friends with salad. A line that has been burned into my psyche for near to 15 years. For a bachelor party once back in the day we decided to rent some P and MST3K while getting housed, because the groom didn't want to do strippers. During a lesbian scene in The Young and the Wild 8, the instigator looks up from the crotch of her partner and says, in a horribly attempted Slavic accent, "Your P is like chocolate, sweet and nurturing." Biohhh, so bad for me. We all were on the floor rolling, and it will never leave my brain for the rest of my days. Can someone explain the appeal of watching P with your friends? Thanks in advance. Watch how easily the knife chops through the carrots. I dunno. Is there something bigger and harder you can show me? This titanium rod. That Beskar belongs to the Mandalorians. From a Nixon themed porno. Guy who looks vaguely like Nixon. I am not a crook. Woman riding him. No you're not. Cause I'm giving you my big, wet butt. Nixon themed porno. I'm gay and sometimes I forget the sheer volume of eccentric straight pee. There was a chick that tried to steal a dude's sports car. Dude busted the chick. She asked if there was anything she could do to make sure he didn't turn her in. He proposes getting some butt and he would even give her the car. They frick. Then she asks for the keys and the dude digs in his bag and pulls out the ignition switch and wires. He stole the car. Ye olde ignition switcheroo. I don't watch all the bad acting parts in P, so this was said while they were already going at it. The chick was getting pounded from behind and kept screaming, "Oh God," over and over. And then the guy was like, "There is no God here," and kept freaking. I don't know why, but it made me laugh. I saw one really similar to this where the girl was getting pounded by her professor, and he went, "I am not your God, I am your professor." A woman in an office was drinking a glass of milk, so the boss, who had like a Slavic accent, if I remember correctly, comes up and says, "So you like milk?" And after she responds, he just takes the glass, proceeds to put his dong inside it. Art. The Star Wars P parody has the best exchanges for a porno. Luke, Uncle Owen, Aunt Beru needs a droid that speaks Barky. Owen, I need a droid to tell Beru to lick my black hole. Han Solo, talking about the Falcon. She may not look like much, but she's fast enough for you, old man. Obi-Wan, looking around the bar thinking Han is talking about a prostitute. Really? Where is she? There are a lot more like this. Never laughed while fapping before, but I recommend it. You start off hoping for P, then you just zip up and enjoy the movie. Hi stepdad, can I borrow the car to go to the concert this weekend? You didn't put gas in it last time, even though I told you to fill it up. Daddy, what if you fill me up? Can I go? The logic is flawless. I don't remember exactly, but it was something to the effect of, "Can you make me a sandwich?" I tried, but this is a left-handed knife and I am right-handed. As someone who is left-handed, I'm so glad this issue is being brought into light. Too many of us have been held back from using basic cutlery due to the fact that it is designed for right-handed people. It makes me sick. Once this girl was posing as a math teacher and it got to the point where she was interested in a student and crap. And anyways, she starts unzipping his pants and he says, "What about the lesson?" And she replied with, "That's gonna be useless to you anyways." This doesn't taste like meat popsicle. This tastes like dong. There was a gangbang video with Sasha Grey and two older guys. Sasha plays a teenager and the first guy, that is a friend of her father, drops by, but of course daddy is gone. He sits down on the couch where Sasha is and strikes up a discussion. He soon discovers a publication hidden under a pillow that is devoted entirely to anal sex. I'm paraphrasing, but here goes on the first line of dialogue from this fellow. "Look at this. What do you know about butt fricking, young lady? You must be pretty precocious for your age." Later, after they've began fooling around and he's eating her butt, he drops these lines of beautifully constructed dialogue. "Oh my god, her fricking butthole tastes like candy. The smell of her butt could make a man drunk." I'm not into gangbang videos and I rarely watch MFP at all, but I used to watch just those lines of dialogue over and over so I could laugh hysterically. Precocious is way too fancy of a word to use in P. Like 20 years ago, I found some PCD-ROMs hidden in my grandpa's computer room. I was around 15. Naturally, I found plenty of chances to enjoy those bad boys. No idea what the title was, but I distinctly remember this series being about a P director and all the bulls he put up with between the scenes. There was this one scene where he's already at his wit's end, and the actress, mid-scene, goes, "Sorry, I forgot my lines." The director, frustrated as heck, replies, "You say, 'Out of the office baby, out of the office baby, out of the office baby, out of the office.'" I don't know why, but I found that funny as heck, and I've been quoting it for 20 years. So that's where Justin Bieber got his lyrics from. "Why do you want to put it up my butt, Mr. Jones?" "Well, all the other girls like getting fricked up the butt." Classic. Cherie DeVille was teaching her step-son to learn his place and that no woman will ever be pleased by pathetic white dong and all women deserve BBC. So she and her stepdaughter start tag teaming this guy while the son watches. Cherie starts going down on the girl and the son says, "Mom, what the frick are you doing? That's your daughter." To which Cherie says, "Don't be serious, Stares directly into camera. She's my stepdaughter. Just the obvious way they had to say no. None of us are related. You pervs was hilarious. Yeah, pervs. We're breaking the fourth wall, not the law. Back home the most popular electric drill was from a brand called Black & Decker, to the point we use a brand name as the name of an electric drill. So a guy comes in to repair something in his overalls. The woman offers him tea or coffee. She spills it over him and goes to get a towel to wipe it. His dong sticks out of the coveralls and she says, "What a huge Black & Decker." Have worked for them in the past. Employees refer to it as sack and pecker. Stepbrother walks in on stepsister and friend fricking and asks, "You guys want pizza pops?" The delivery was just perfect. I laughed so hard I shot my dildo out like a champagne cork. Electrician wants to check the electric box. She, "Yeah, here's the electrical box we always have trouble with, if you could have a look at it." He, "Yes, but why is the straw laying around?" She, "Why are you wearing a mask?" He, "Then blow me one." Oddly enough, superhero parodies have pretty intricate storylines and dialogue. There was one that had Deadpool, Wolverine, Spider-Man, Domino, and Rogue. There were more, but that's who was in the clip I saw. And they actually did a flashback with Wolverine talking about the Weapon X program. I was not expecting that and was actually pretty impressed. The funny thing is, the Batman vs Superman parody has a more cohesive plot than the actual movie. Guy, "I'm gonna frick you in the butt." Girl, "But I poop from there." Guy, "Not today you don't." Correction, "Not right now you don't." I can't find the link, but it's a reverse gangbang where a guy wearing nothing but boots makes a girl queef and he says, "It's talking to me. It's talking to me." Not exactly dialogue, but there was one relatively professional one where it was obvious the couple was actually a couple. Occasionally when they had to adjust or shift, as you do in normal sex, they would smile or laugh together or make quiet comments. Unexpectedly wholesome Pornhub moment. Stuff like that is the best, honestly. Seeing two people genuinely enjoying each other's presence. I saw an amateur video of a couple doing BDSM and you could hear him at one point whispering, asking if she needed any water since they had been going for a while. Real primo crap. Girl 1, "But I'm straight." Girl 2, "Even spaghetti is straight until it gets wet." Had to stop wanking for a minute and think about how deep that was. That wasn't even the stupidest thing from that vid. They had an impossible chess game going on where the first girl was checking the second's king, except it was her turn and she moved away the checking queen to take a different piece. And the white bishops were on the same color square, and they were supposedly captains of their chess club in school FFS. This isn't a beach. It's a bathtub. No body of water is safe without a lifeguard. It's 2 feet deep. Lady, what are you doing here? I think you should leave. I think I should stay and we should have sex. Okay. Actually, I have a non-sarcastic answer to that. It was about 2 girls, and the intro is one of them, the Riyadh head, going to her condo, and at the corridor there was another one sitting on the floor, the brunette. The redhead asks if the brunette is waiting for someone, and she says no. Then when the redhead is entering home, the brunette stand up and say that actually she used to live in that house when she was little, and asks if she could take a peek. At this moment I'm thinking, as far as excuses go, this one is not half bad, but I don't care. Stop trying to insert plot in my pee. Then both girls enter the house and the brunette looks around and says that she lied. She didn't actually live there. She was a fan of the redhead girl and has read her book. Then I was like, so she was actually lying, eh? She is some kind of stalker? Both girls begin to discuss, and I begin to get invested on this actual plot about this stalker fan lying to her favorite author. And then suddenly, without any warning, they begin to kiss and I was like, wait, tell me more. What about the book? What the book is about? Stop freaking. I got legit invested in the P plot and felt frustrated when it actually became P. That was unexpected. Thieving old guy gets busted by 2 Russian hotties. First girl says I call the police. Second girl interrupts her and said but he has dong. Wow, you have a big P. Wow, you have a big P. You didn't have to say it twice. I didn't. I only said it once. Once. I just get so lonely. You remind me so much of him. Well, He is my uncle. It's in the genes. I'd like to get under your genes. These are shorts. Girl says to Peter North, I'm an actress. North? Really? Which restaurant? It's a joke about how most people who say they are actors and actresses in LA are working as waiters and waitresses. That's pretty great. Actually, the worst waiter I ever had made it a point to tell our group that he was a career waiter, not an aspiring actor. He probably should have tried acting. I haven't been able to find it for years, but the girl was going down on the guy and he's oohing and awing, and she asks if he likes her work, and he says, yes, but you know what would make it even better? Is if you made me a sandwich. She then spends the next 10 minutes of the porno in the kitchen making a sandwich for him, which he promptly eats and confirms that her BJ is better now that she has made him a sandwich as she goes back to work. Somehow though I only just bothered to wonder, if you wrapped a dong in a bun like a hot dog, would it be considered a sandwich? Could they both have had sandwiches in one more simple step? It's from a well-known German P. Guy, why is the hay laying around? Girl, and why do you have a mask on? Guy, well, how about you suck my dong? A piece of art tbh. They're frozen vegetables. Will you just put them away? Your brother is doing unspeakable things to me. What the frick? You didn't get my cereal. If you are new to the channel, you can subscribe. I publish new videos every day. Until then, check another video. Bye for now.